you always wanted to pick up a bottle of this and then thought, might not taste so good? Well, watch on to find out how this tastes like. Hey, SG Alcohol Guy here with a whiskey review today. Now, as usual, I'm using my wines and spirits certification to give you honest reviews on the alcohols I can get my hands on. And as you've seen from the start, we are going to do a Glenfiddich today. This is the Glenfiddich 12-year single malt Scotch whiskey. And the bright and balanced single malt is matured for 12 years in Oloroso sherry and bourbon casks before mellowing in oak marrying tuns. So I've always wanted to get my hands on this, and I understand that it costs around $70 per bottle at any local supermarket. Plus, this is a 700 ml bottle with a 40% alcohol content. So, I've always seen a lot of advertisements on it, especially this year. So hopefully this is going to be a really, really beautiful whiskey. As you can see, it's not a full bottle. I do get some hand-me-downs, whiskeys and alcohols. Taste test. So it doesn't really have a peaty smell. It's more of a very smooth whiskey, a smooth style whiskey. And that's not a bad thing. For me, I do prefer smooth whiskeys as opposed to peaty ones. So this should be right up my alley. And what I like to do for whiskeys is I like to swirl them so that you can try to see the legs coming down from the sides of the glass. Now, the longer it takes for them to come down, the longer the finish is going to be at the back of your throat. What I can say now is that it doesn't take very long at all for the legs to come down, so that kind of gives me an idea that this might not have a strong finish. Cheers. Distinctly strong once it enters your mouth. Actually very nice character coming onto my tongue. However, the back of my tongue feels very neglected. Even though I rolled the whiskey from the front to the back of the tongue, the back feels very neglected. I don't taste anything from the back of my tongue down to my throat. It just burns me, as all hard liquors do. So there's this nice burning sensation. It's a cold day for a change in Singapore. But while it starts off strongly, it sort of climaxes in the middle, right? Gives that whiskey punch. And then it just suddenly disappears. There's nothing in the back of my throat, there's nothing in the back of my tongue even. So to be honest, I have reviewed a couple of other whiskeys that cost about $40 a bottle. While they might have less character compared to the Glenfiddich, there was hardly any hint of a start even, just pure whiskey down your throat. But the finish is almost identical, and to pay almost double of it, I think personally, I would buy 2 bottles of the cheaper whiskey than 1 bottle of Glenfiddich. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Do help me like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified of any new videos coming up. More importantly, drop me something in the comments. Tell me what you think of the Glenfiddich 12 years, and we can see if our tastes compare.